Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and let's jump into a read. This is going to be you and who for the second half of October 2021. All right, so we're going to see what's going on for you and this other person, you and who, friend, family member, a person of interest. Doesn't matter if you're single or coupled. These are going to be elements that you're going to see in terms of the dynamics of the relationship, in terms of those energies. All right, so my intent is just to kind of focus on the energies of the collective and find out, focusing on you and then focusing on that other person, the who. All right, so let's jump into this and see what's going on. Okay, bear with me, I'm using some fun cards, and I'm actually reading them intuitively, so I'm excited to kind of see how we go about doing that. Very excited. All right, so let's see what's going on. Oh, by the way, a full moon in Aries right in your sign on the 20th, right? Very, very beautiful time. Okay, passionate time for you to pursue your passions, create the intentions that you want, take the wisdom of what didn't work previously, and refine and reflect, and then make your move and move forward. Okay, so celebrate those wins too. All right, celebrate those wins and the knowledge gained from anything that was a mistake, and that allows you to push forward even better and up level yourself each and every time, or each and every month. Right? It's not always going to be in Aries, but let's take advantage of your sign right now. Right, using that passionate, fiery energy. What's going on for Aries? Where is Aries at right now? Let's take a look at what's going on for Aries. You got a decision to make, okay? So I've got the Two of Swords that's happening, and you're kind of looking at something from a different perspective, okay? So very, very interesting, guys, okay? I got, ooh, this is beautiful energy. Ooh, beautiful energy. You know what? What's so interesting here is that I'm getting the different with the different cards here. It's kind of like I want to see what wants to come out, and what I feel what's coming out for you here is kind of like it's kind of like I get the Ace of Cups, and sometimes it looks a little bit like a Queen, okay? So, yeah, this is the Queen of Cups. So let's take a look, all right? So we got the Two of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We've got the Hangman energy, and then we've got the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, all right? So let's take a look at this. I feel that you might be going through like a stalemate of some sort of decision, okay? There is some sort of, perhaps being, maybe it's a time to compromise within a relationship or in a situation, okay? Because that's what I get here. And what's interesting is her feet are not even in the ocean at all. So it's kind of like she's focusing on the mind, right? And she's focusing on what's happening in the head intellectually, like within having to do with reason, right? So kind of reasoning in terms of which way she should go. But she's failed to consider about, putting her toe, her foot, or something into the water so she can marry the mind and the heart and then make even a better decision for herself, okay? So this is kind of being at a stalemate and stuck. And so now it's time to kind of, kind of drop lower into your heart, marry that heart and mind, and go within to do it, okay? Because there is a blindfold on her, so the external world is hidden, right? And so she must go within. So this is a must. She's surrounded by her emotions, but she hasn't even tipped her toe in there, okay? So this is saying is that at this moment you might be taking on this energy, could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but at the same time, you're kind of focusing on one world and another world, and it wants you to put them together, okay? To bring them together, all right? Just like the Magician energy, as above, below, and then creating what it is that you want on the physical plane. So it's very interesting, but that's what I get here in the Two of Swords energy. Now, you could be at the Hierophant and, the Hangman energy right now. And this really talks about an opportunity to kind of look at things from a different perspective, right? He's upside down, but he's doing it by choice. So he can kind of look at something a little bit differently, okay? Which is really beautiful energy. It's kind of like, okay, I see things, what they look like this way. But it's kind of like, hey, I want to see what it looks like from another way. And it's kind of like these cards. This is a way you can, there is this way you can see the card, or there's this way that you can see the card. And what you're feeling to see is almost as if that there is guides that are helping you, and that are helping you, even on the backside. So it's just a different way of looking at something. It's not reversed. It is actually the same, a situation that's just giving you a different perspective. This is what it looks like in the front of him, and then behind him is what this looks like. So there's two people that are kind of behind him, and he feels they're kind of like all looking up at the sky. So they're asking spiritual advice in terms of getting some sort of message dropping down, and trying different positions, different ways of looking at something by moving the state of the body, like the different physical ways of the body to create that change. And when we change our state, we can change the way we look at something. We could change the way we feel about something. Tony Robbins talks about that a lot, and that's why it's changing your state is so very important, especially even within NLP, neuro linguistic programming. Okay, so that's very key. But that's what's coming out. So it's kind of like you are looking at things at lots of different ways, right? And then what we get, and I love that I have this card here because this tells me, Aries, that you are going within the emotions and you're inviting that in, and you're having that calm, compassionate, and intuitive approach, right? You're taking on the Queen of Cups here. And she sits within her emotions, and now both of her feet are in the water, right? And so I kind of feel that, she's the queen of her emotions in terms of balancing things out, especially related to matters of the heart. So in this situation, you might have a choice that you need to make, but the things are kind of in limbo. And what it's allowing you to do is to balance your emotions out. Okay. So that's what I feel that's happening for you. Let's take a look at a life card, a wellness card, and see if there's anything that wants to come out. Interesting stuff, guys. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah. And there's something that you're looking at for some sort of different wisdom and perspective regarding the situation that you find yourself at a stalemate with. Okay. And you might be looking at the moon for advice. Okay. Because here's your stalemate, right now, but then this is calling upon the moon, and the moon in Aries is the perfect time for you. So manifest, and it's going to help you with, making some sort of decision that is best for you. So definitely use the moon phases. That's going to be really, really helpful for you. What do the wellness cards have to say for you in this situation? It's manifested. Speaking of which, right? By the way, it's manifested, Aries. So, it's really focused that it's really focusing on letting you know if love is what is what you want, right? It's saying for many of you that the new desired reality for love is already here. Like you're already experiencing it, whether you can kind of feel it or not. It's there. Maybe you're just getting used to the new energy, right? But it's present in your life at this particular time. So there is some sort of vibrational alignment that is happening for you. And I do truly feel it's that moon phase that's happening. And it can happen after even the 20th as well. There might be reverberations of it, but it takes place on the 20th, that full moon in Aries. And it's going to, manifest what it is that you want. You've got hearts in the sky here, and astrology is going to give you an extra edge in this. So that's what is going to be very, very key. So your new desired reality has arrived. It's already present in your life right now. All right. So now it's about getting used to those energies. Anything that numerology wants to kick out for you here that's going to be important. Synchronicities. Yep. Watch out for those synchronicities. Okay. This is having to do with your crown chakra. That's going to get you balanced in terms of this decision. That's the red color is the root chakra, right? So from the ground to the top, this is actually really helping everything in between kind of align. Watch out, Aries, for the synchronicities. Okay. And this could be as simple as feathers. It could be overlooking, overhearing a conversation, a lesson learned, a story that you stumble upon. It could even be a song, anything of the sort, but it's a 15 card reducing to a 6, and there's some sort of growth that you're going to get out of something synchronistic. Okay. So, really, really pay attention to what that is for you. Okay. And it could be also that the perfect people and opportunities are actually going to be aligning up for you here. And it just couldn't be the more perfect time. Okay. It is a beautiful, beneficial coincidence that this is happening and that you're here right now. Okay. Because it's actually it's at that point when you actually think that nothing could logically ever fall into place. it magically does. Okay, so I am giving you that fresh advice because that's what's happening. Let's take a look at what is going on this other person's side. Very cool, very cool, Aries. Very cool. What do we get here? So we have got the wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so this other person on this other side. Okay, so what we're getting here is we've got the Four of Wands. It came out this way. So here's the Four of Wands, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're focused on happy home, harmony. This could even indicate, this is stability. There's a wreath of success over this. So it's just beautiful energy. The sun is shining and it's quite beautiful. Okay. And this is all about, it even could be marriage. Maybe you're moving in, changing homes, moving in with someone, going that next level in a relationship or situation, or you've got some sort of partnership, perhaps. Whatever it is, it's all about creating stability, Aries, in your life. This is very key for you right now, okay? It's very key. Stability is so important because it's going to affect everything that you do, right? So in love, I will tell you that I almost feel that there is another person that sees you, it's about creating happy home, harmony, and even marriage here, okay? And what I get here is the next card is I get the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is patiently waiting to kind of make that right move. You see a man with a shovel and he's looking at the Tree of Pentacles. And it's almost as if he's waiting for that fog to go by, right? And so the sun can come out and shine. And he's being very, very patient. And now he's wearing green, which is all about matters of the heart as well, right? So I feel that he's being patient about this, bringing harmony to the situation. I don't know if you're in contact with this person. Maybe not. Maybe you're looking to get something off the ground and it hasn't. Maybe you're dating someone or just have an interest in someone. This person on this side really sees something long term. They're trying to get things balanced at home or in their life. And they want long term with someone that they could share their life with. The next card that I get here is the Ace of Swords, and that's this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So it could be dealing with someone of like an air sign, even might have some earth and fire because I kind of get all three within here. But what I feel here is that there is an opportunity for power, victory, and clarity. I mean, look how this person grabs a hold of that sword, right? And this is there's a lot of clarity and precision, right? And laser focus within this. So I kind of feel that there is an opportunity for someone that this is about some sort of clarity. You know what I got to tell you guys? Hold on a second here. This is the Knight of Swords. Same thing that they've got that power, and so here's the thing. Here's how it differs in here. That they have they've been a little bit. This is about moving forward very, very fast with determination, no doubt. Okay. I still kind of feel that there's some power here. There's some power, laser focused power here that's coming through here, kind of breaking through all the obstacles that you see kind of around here. There's a lot of mountains and kind of overcoming that, right? And saying, I'm going to be able to overcome this situation. Now, the only thing that I would heed for this person is not act hasty, but I think because of the fact that I see the patience of this earth energy here that's being taken on, I feel that this person is trying to balance out going too fast and going too slow. There it is. There it is. This is going a little bit too fast. This is going very, very slow and calculated to create the balance that they want in their life. And that's the Four of Wands, stability. Sorry guys, and sometimes these cards are a little bit deceiving. Sometimes you have to really look at them carefully. So I'm glad that I caught myself within that. So I was taking on that energy, going fast, then going slow, and then kind of coming into that medium. And that's what I feel with this other person over here. So it's finding that right rhythm, that right beat, all right? And so I think that's what this person's thinking. Now let's take a look. Ultimate love. This is about sending love and light, and this is about forgiving themselves and forgiving others. So perhaps this person has not had the smoothest love life over here, and it's about looking in the mirror and forgiving oneself and forgiving the others of which that they may have hurt within that process as well, okay? And they're stabilizing that. They're stabilizing that and taking a better look at it. So what they're doing is they're changing their inner so they can change, so it changes on the outer, on how it affects everyone else. Let's take a look at numerology for them real quick and see what wants to come out. What do we have? What do we have? Karmic completion. Now that makes some good sense there. Paying out a karmic debt. So this person has completed some major karmic debt. And once this lesson is learned, they don't have to actually go back to it. And it is now about an opportunity for some new, fresh energy. It's a 10 card, which is an ending that brings forth a brand new beginning. Okay. Ooh, beautiful energy here. So it is an opportunity for, they've conquered something pretty tough in their life. Okay. Something that has allowed them to kind of see something from a different perspective, kind of like you. But I feel that this person is, they've gone through a lot of challenging situation and a troubling experience within their life, and they've actually cleared the karmic debt from their life. Wow, beautiful energy. Let's take a look at what should be the best way that you should move forward. What does that look like for you? Best way for Aries to move forward in this, at this point within this relationship or situation. What do we get? Okay, so what we've got here, what do we have here? We've got, okay, so we've got the, wow, we've got the Lover's card. Whoo! Could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And it's interesting because I got the different sides of it. And then I also got the Moon card, so something that is being hidden. So you got the Lover's card here, right? Okay, that's happening right here. Two people coming together. It's almost like I feel that there's fire and earth kind of coming together here a little bit. The flames of nature, you know, kind of balancing things out. Feminine and masculine energy. Then I get the Moon card, Pisces energy. Okay, things of which that are hidden. Okay, so there are things that are hidden and could be dealing with the Pisces. Okay, and Lover's card is Gemini energy. The next card that I get here is the Seven of Swords. This is about some sort of deceit, okay? Some sort of deception, okay? So let's break this down. Something being hidden, something, hidden deception pertaining to love. So this is about, oh my gosh, you guys, that's exactly it. Best way forward is coming together, you know, and using your intuition within this process. Within this card here, getting the Moon card. So using your intuition in the process, using the moon phases in this process as it pertains to love, and to depict in our, to have faith that there's not going to be any deception, or for some of you, there probably was, all right, to overcome any sort of deception. Let's take a look at, give me a little bit more on this Seven of Swords, okay? There's been some sort of deceit in love, okay? What I feel here, what do we get here? There's a completion. I got the World card, Major Arcana card coming out. Beautiful, guys. Whew, this is good. This is good, okay? Because this tells me that there has been some sort of successful completion within the situation, all right? Something has become full circle, okay? And you see something, right? You kind of see something for what it is, all right? Within the situation, you see something, okay? Because when I get the World card, it talks to me about an opportunity. It's kind of like, it's like an opportunity of, you know, full circle, celebratory, and, you know, a wreath of success, right? Different elements that are coming out here on the four corners, but it's also about life, you know, being you know, a completion in life. A cycle has completed a full circle. Now, this could have been a karmic completion, a karmic cycle. I don't even say that lightly. It's only because the completion card came here and a karmic completion came on the other side. It's kind of like there's both the completion simultaneously. And I feel that there is something that is on kind of the same rhythm and beat. And this is about getting rid of it could be that you're getting rid of any sort of deceit from what your mind has been telling you in terms of something that was hidden, related to either a water or air sign, or it could be, again, dealing with Pisces or Gemini that seems to come out here, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But that's what I see coming through here. Wow, interesting. All right, and I do want to pull a card in terms of what is the thing that is hidden. Anything that's hidden that's going to be important. Whatever it is that's come through successful completion there, okay? Boundaries. God, it doesn't matter how much I shuffle these. I keep getting the same things when I come into any reads. I gotta tell you guys about any reads on. I almost think that it's Aquarius, Scorpio energy, Taurus energy, and you. All right. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's interesting from those reads. It seems like I keep getting the boundaries card, but what this talks about, Aries, is that you developed healthy boundaries now. So what you've done is now, making sure that you don't have any deceit in terms of your love life. Now you put in some healthy boundaries, which is beautiful. You kind of recognize that you have the freedom to do that, right? And the completion of now that you don't have to complete another cycle or any cycle that has to deal that's like that, so to speak, that you'll be able to kind of depict it. And you have healthy boundaries and take baby steps along the way, right? Rather than jumping in with both feet, before feeling emotionally, mentally, and stable, right? And it's okay to say no to a relationship that's not falling, along the lines of keeping you healthy, mentally and physically stable, right? So that's what that is talking about here. What does your inner child want you to know most about this? This is very, very cool. Okay, what else? In the past, you didn't have your own personal space, is what this talks about. Like in the past, you didn't have your own personal space to be able to share, often. And now you create an area of Zen in your life. It says that you create harmony, and you realize how open your heart is to others. Oh, I love this, guys. I love this. So you didn't have your own personal space to maybe share often with others, and to invite camaraderie. But now you're creating a space of Zen and harmony around you that's going to bring a sense of stability for you, right? And that allows you to create better boundaries, right? And allows you to open your heart to others. So beautiful energy. And what does your highest self want to let you know because of this here? What do we have? Look into the moon energy for your highest desires. Isn't this like all coming to fruition? You got 3 touch points in this read that talk about the moon energy for you. So I couldn't be more synergistic than that, right? So definitely get your moon manifesting on, guys, okay? It's going to be key for you. All right, let's take a look at this other person. Let's take a look at best way to move forward. So that's your best way to move forward. This other person's best way to move forward. What do we have? Best way to move forward for this other person. What do we get? Oh, interesting. Okay, we got the 6 of Pentacles. All right, and then we've got, what do we have here? Ooh, wow. We've got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Wow. Interesting. Guys, I gotta see something. Interesting. I can't tell if that's a king or queen. We'll get it in a minute. Sometimes you can't tell because they're wearing a cloak. And then we got the High Priestess card. Beautiful energy. Okay, so that's so good. At least I know what that is. They're really crazy cards because their hair's covered up and you can't tell. You just see a face. You can't tell if it's masculine or feminine. And not that it matters, but sometimes it does when it calls upon what energy that you're going to be using. Oh, this is the female. Okay, this is the king. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So interesting than the other decks I've ever seen. Look at the Queen of Pentacles here. Isn't that interesting? And then she's wearing roses, right? And I can tell because of the bird that's by her, right? In nature, that's coming and sitting by her. Like nature loves her. She's very, carries that motherly energy. And I feel that it's like, for you, it's like the 6 of Pentacles is looking down and having equal give and take. This is charity. This is equal give and take in terms of a situation. So this person is looking down and saying, has there been equal give and take within a relationship or situation? And they could be taking on the energy of being very, motherly, kind of down to earth type of energy, or maybe that equal give and take was taught to this person, by their mother. And what they're doing is they're balancing out things with the High Priestess, using their intuition in this process. So the best way forward for this person is about focusing on equal give and take within a relationship or situation, and revisiting kind of their earth. They're calling upon their feminine energy, okay, within them, to keep them balanced, right? because the Queen is all about that down-to-earth, motherly type of energy and having that influence, right? She's very careful where she places her coin, and that could be her love, where she gives her love, energy, and effort. So whatever this person gives her time, energy, and effort, they're looking to make sure that they get an equal give and take out of this, right? And they're using their intuition in the process. And what is so interesting is that you're using the moon energy within this process, and you're also doing the same thing in your own way and connecting with that moon energy. Okay, and this person's using their intuition based upon the deception. So different lessons to learn. This person needs to focus on better equal balance and give and take in relationships, and being careful where they put their energy and using their intuition and following what it is that is their truth, okay, that's coming through here. Very interesting. What is in their shadow side that's going to be important for them to remember? Here it is. What do we get here? Emotionally detached. Whoa. This person is, it looks like they're protecting themselves from unwanted drama and stress by being emotionally detached. And what is asking them to do is to feel emotions, to feel them, to feel and live freely, and to feel these positive emotions within themselves. So they've been holding their emotions inside. Wow, kind of similar, to some of the information that we got on your side there. Wow, what is it that they need to know most from the inside, like from their inner child? What's going to be most important that they need to be aware of? In the past, they felt unsafe, but now they're more protected, and they create safety within all areas of their life. So there was something that had scared them in their previous upbringing, and that has allowed them to hold tight and not express their emotions, is what I'm getting here. But now, now they're looking how that it's making it difficult to give and take in relationships. To be in a relationship and to invest in something solid. And so now they're using their intuition, their connection with the universe. What does their higher self say about them? Let's take a look what that is. What do we have? What do we have? Smile. Beauty radiates that way. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Okay, guys, that's what's coming through here. So, wow. Okay, so we're going to take a deeper dive into this. We'll find out what is it they haven't told you, what it is that they are most afraid of. And then we'll find out the same thing out with you, as well as messages from both sides. What might be their next move here, and potential outcome, as well as advice. So if you're interested in taking that deep dive, guys, go ahead and join me in the link below. If not, definitely note your comments and like and subscribe, guys. It helps my channel. I so appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.